talk, I mentioned that an aeroplane cannot stand still in the air. An aeroplane has to be moving forward, because if it needs to have been there, it needs to have that lifting force. For the lifting force to be there, the aeroplane has to be always moving. An aeroplane cannot stand still in the air, but a helicopter can. That's a major difference as far as the application is concerned. You want an helicopter to be standing somewhere, it can actually. Why is this? Because the wing of an aeroplane is a fixed component. As you would have seen in all these pictures, the wing does not move. The wing is part of the aircraft. So when the aeroplane moves, obviously the wing moves, but with respect to the aeroplane, the wing cannot move. So unlike a bird, for example, a bird flaps its wings, right? So the wing moves with respect to its body, but not so in the case of aeroplanes. The aeroplane has a fixed wing configuration. As opposed to this, helicopter has rotating wing. So the wing is moving. So all this lifting force, etc., will be generated by the wing because it is moving. So even if the helicopter is standing still, it can still have the force. So the structure, yes, the structures are different. The main body, the types of engine helicopter uses, and even the very fundamental principle based on which it provides its lifting force, they are different. And a helicopter has a moving wing, and like which actually moves like a fan, you would have seen, moves like a fan, and there is force created because of it. So even when the helicopter is not moving forward, it can have its force. So that's very important. If you see in the rescue operations, you would have seen videos during floods, etc. The helicopters will have to stand above for some time to pick people, to get people, or to lift them, to airlift them, etc. That can be done using an helicopter. You cannot do that with an aeroplane because it cannot stand still in the air. So the fundamental difference stem from this. Aeroplane has a fixed wing. The helicopter has a rotating wing. What is avionics? Good question. Actually, avionics relates to all the controls. When I mentioned about structures, aerodynamics, etc., I mentioned also about controls. The branch that addresses the whole electronics, which forms the core of the control system. So the study of electronic components, the principles, their design, their analysis, which are applicable for aircraft, aeroplanes, is known as avionics. That branch is referred to as avionics. So you can just remember it as electronics for aviation, or aviation electronics. It can be just considered as a short name for that. Avionics is aviation electronics.